A couple weeks ago I was studying at Lyndhurst High, and I'm just always interested in what students are doing. It was a really nice class as it was computers, and the students could do what they wanted, and just got to talking to Tharon, and he was really kind of shy. He wasn't like boasting or anything, but he just started telling me about the things he's done, and I was just really intrigued, because I think it's so great to see somebody young who family has encouraged to follow through with ideas. And I thought, wow, I'd like to have a little part in saying, you know, I knew him or I know him and their family, and knowing about them, and encouraging him, you know, like just applaud him and say I admire what he's doing. And also, I'm just, in my life, you know, lifelong learner, I want to keep learning, and so I learned some stuff from some of these things he talked about that he'll be saying more in a minute, but I just want to always be learning new things, and I have lots of ideas, but I need to be better at following through. So that was kind of the lesson I learned from him. So I wanted to give him an opportunity to have some experience speaking before people, and like I said, also just for myself, a little bit selfish, wanting to have a part of knowing him, for you don't know that some of the ideas he's developing and doing might click with you guys, and if somewhere down the line we might be able to create, you know, some sort of business opportunities in this area. You know, who knows, you might be working for him in 10 years. And his brother is here as well, and tell me his name again.
James.
James, okay, James, and his mom, Eric, is here. So I'm going to let Tharon go ahead, and as you can see, the theme kind of ties in with what we've been talking about, that whether it's about bullying or helping our wounded vets or doing something about the environment, something you do can make a difference. And it isn't just because he developed products, but he's affecting a lot of people's lives by the things that he followed through with and what he's done. So let me go ahead, Tharon. Thanks for being here.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? My name is Tharon Trujillo, and I'm 15 years old. I'm here to talk to you how one person can make a difference in the world. I have a question for you. Raise your hand if you ever had an invention or an idea in your head.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now raise your hand if you have ever followed through with your idea. What was yours?
It's just some random stuff that I can't remember what it was. It was a few years back.
Okay. As you know, Steve Jobs followed through with his idea and gave us the iPhone and changed the world. Now I want to talk to you a little bit about me. When I was 9 years old, there would be no way I would be talking to you right now. I could not express my feelings or explain my thoughts to my teachers, my students, or my parents. My mind always runs faster than my mouth. Sometimes I still have that problem. This was because I have an auditory processing memory problem that challenges me. I will lash out, and it was actually expelled from my elementary school. I struggled with speech. This all changed my day. My big sister fell through the sliding screen door. I looked at my dad and said there should be a gate for a sliding screen door. We looked everywhere, like in the stores and the internet, to see if there was any, and there wasn't. This was the beginning of my new business. I was 10 years old when I started it. Since this was my passion, I had to speak in front of a lot of CEOs like Colonel Gates, Safety First, and Kitco. Although I have had challenges, I still consider myself an average kid with great ideas. I always want to thank my parents for helping me, because if they were not there to help me, I would not know where I would be right now. These are my products, just to let you know. Lock and Block sliding door gate is in stores like Walmart, Babies R Us, or Sam's Club. And what it is a baby to block babies from going in the backyard, because we have a pool and we have a dog, so she could like get bit by a dog or drown in the pool. So we made that invention called the Lock and Block sliding door gate. In 2008, I won the JPMA award, which stands for Juvenile Product Manufacturers Association, and that's only one of the top awards you'll get when you're an inventor. In 2009, I invented the Lock and Block window guard, and that's what it is. It's basically almost like the Lock and Block, but it's for the windows. And I won it again, the JPMA award. My third product is called the Bathe Aid, which is an overflow device to help train toddlers to keep water at a specific level. Right now we're negotiating contracts. The helicopter, I found out 3 months ago we entered a contest for By Kids for Kids. That's what I work for. I'm on their I team and I'm an agent for them. So I always go to their websites and look at their contest. And when I looked there, there was a helicopter. It was for, you had to make a helicopter for the 2050 future. I entered it, and about a week ago, I got informed that I was the grand prize winner. So it was a new concept helicopter and used for emergency disasters. I call it my invention, the FLEA. That's what it is. For flying logistic electrical assistance. And the award that they'll be giving me, the Igor Sikorsky Youth Innovator Award. So they'll be flying me to Connecticut in about later this month. And when I get there, there's going to be like media, and there's going to be, they're going to give me all these awards, and I'll talk to their CEOs and their president for Sikorsky. And also, the Lock and Block Sliding Door Gate, I won the highest award for inventors, and it's called, I was inducted to the Hall of Fame for Young Inventors. Alright, next you will see a video in regard of one of my projects when I was at the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur Ceremony. Is it all different?
It's really getting kind of a little out of control. So you guys out here,
Oh, you big entrepreneurs.
look out. They're behind you. They're behind you. They may be in your own family, so look out. There's also, you know, well, actually, we've got a guy here tonight who started a business when he was 10 years. We have something on that? Yeah, we do. I'm on a script, huh? Isn't that what?
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
My name is Tharon Trujillo. My company is whosolution.com, and here's my business card.
Oh.
So the first thing that inspired me was my baby sister, because one day she was ready toward a sliding screen door, tripped and fell and almost hurt herself. So that's when I turned to my dad and said, there should be a gate for the sliding door. Yeah, we made a lot of prototypes. The first one we made was out of wood, then we went to a larger version of it, and then after that we made a metal gate, and then we added locking mechanisms to it and all those other things. I have a lot of awards, but I'm just going to tell you 3 of them, and one of them from last year is called a JVMA award, and this year I won it again. Also, recently, I won a Edison Award for Young Inventors. My advice would be, if you have an invention, follow through, because you'll never know where it's going to take you in the future. And most importantly, get your parents involved or somebody you trust to get into your patent process. So, are we almost done yet? Because let's go to a basketball game.
So, Tharon, that is some pass. Isn't that amazing? Let's go. Go ahead. You come talk.
We have Tharon right here.
Brought him here, just for you, Tharon.
He says, "What's up?" That was not in the script, Tharon. You got some game.
Thank you. I've been practicing a lot.
And I spoke to your mom, and you get a little bit more coaching than most kids get. Why don't you tell us a little about that?
Well, I'm training with a former Sacramento Kings player, Harold Presley.
There you go. Who gets that at home? Nobody. Harold Presley. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with the company right now.
Well, right now the sales are growing, and the gate's on Amazon.com and Overstock.com. And I'm happy because we just signed a contract with Sam's Club and Davies R Us. But since I'm out of school right now, I'm focused on getting the word out on the locker block. Things are really doing great.
How many business cards do you have tonight to hand out?
A lot.
A lot. Come see Tharon. Whoa, wait. What is this, George?
Well, Tharon he wasn't really into what we had on the menu here tonight. He had a little special request.
He's got the kids' meal from McDonald's. Hold that up there. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations to Tharon and Mom. Well, I don't know about you, but I didn't have that vision, that focus, that drive, that determination, whatever Tharon is. So, congratulations. Congratulations.
It's it's an honor, and we wouldn't mind getting on your payroll in the next couple of years anyway. That's so awesome.
I think that's really neat that you have that reserve. Where was that at?
I don't know how.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that must have been quite an experience to go out there.
Alright, so I want you to leave you with two thoughts. If you have an idea, always follow through because you'll never know what's going to take you in the future. And one person can make a difference in the world. Will you? Any questions?
So I asked you yesterday to tell a little more about how, from that moment when you just thought about the gate with your sister, then how did that follow through? How did you follow through with that? What steps did you have to take to like create it?
Well, it was really hard. It cost a lot of money because first you have to pay for the patent, and patent is it saves your gate because if you have an invention and you don't patent it, someone could just steal your idea. But if you're with a patent, then it's safe with you. My big sister fell through the sliding screen door. She almost hurt herself. Luckily, she didn't really hurt herself. But so my dad and I went in the garage, got some tools together, and we made a prototype out of wood. And then after that, we found a partner, which was Cardinal Gates. And after that, we went to all these trade shows in like Las Vegas and everywhere. And so I won the JPMA award, and I was really surprised about that because I was just like 10 years old when I invented it. And it's a lot of work. It takes like about 4 years to get like an invention out, so it takes a lot.